Well, g'day guys, and welcome to another episode of Fishing with Fergy. I've been listening to my viewers, and a few of them have said, hey Pete, show us something different. Let's get to Port Phillip Bay maybe. And I've gone, guys, you know what? I used to do Port Phillip Bay a fair bit years ago, particularly smack in the middle of winter, where we go out there and we chase pinky snapper, but we do it differently. We use soft plastics. So what I'm going to do today, guys, I'm just launching here at Patterson Lakes. We're going to take a run up to Black Rock. Just keep in mind, we're going to be near the marine park, but we'll be outside of it. Always be aware there's a marine park there. But what I'm going to do today, I'm going to show you some techniques that I've learned over the years of how to throw around a few soft plastics and entice a few of these pinky snapper to bite. When I say pinky snapper, these could be 25, 27 centimeters, but you know what? There's always a 3 or a 4 kilo often mixed in there, and when you're only using 2 or 3 kilo outfits, they certainly will give you a run for your money. So guys, stay tuned, come along with me. Let me see if I can teach you how to catch a few snapper on soft plastics. And you know what? It's not for the kids either, guys. This is addictive. I'm going to use 3 different types of soft plastics. I'm going to explain these plastics because each one of them has a different action. And if you're not using the right action for the right soft plastic, well, you're just not going to catch anything. The first soft plastic I'm going to show you, no brand in particular, but this is what you call a curl tail soft plastic. So it's got a beautiful little curl tail. When that plastic is sinking or you're winding it, it will swim. It creates its own action along in the water. Looks very realistic. And this soft plastic will work on the sink, on the drop, and on a slow wind. So it can be very effective for most species. The second soft plastic that I'm going to show you, I'm going to use today, everyone's got a little bit of a different name. I was taught to call these a little flick bait. So there's not much action in it at all. It's pretty much just a soft plastic. That's a 4-inch, has got a little spike tail. But that soft plastic is a little bit unique in that it's got no natural action per se. It's up to me as the angler to impart the action into this soft plastic. There is a few good tricks that I've learned over the years on how to get these sort of soft plastics to work well. And I've thrown these from 3-inch through to 7-inch, and I've caught right through to kingfish on this type of soft plastic. So that's going to be an interesting one. I'll teach you how to use that. There's a few special techniques. And the last one is a very good soft plastic. These are great for things like flathead and brim and that as well. This is a paddle tail. Now, this actually is a squidgy brand. It's got lots of ribs on the side. That is a little 3-inch. Now, the thing about that paddle tail, when that jig is sinking, it will swim. When I lift it up, it will swim. When I wind it, it will also swim. You don't have to naturally crank these really fast because that tail will just go thump, thump, thump. And in the bigger sizes, and even the smaller ones, you'll catch things like barramundi too, where you just want that lure just to be slowly swimming past their nose. Now, one thing I am using here today, all these jigs are just a 1/8 of an ounce. You want a fairly light, soft plastic jig head. If you're too heavy, the jig will just plummet and it won't be natural. What we want that to do, we want that soft plastic when you lift it up to just sort of flutter back down like a little dying bait fish. And that's how the snapper are going to look. They see, hey, that's injured, that's the weak one. I can grab him, it's an easy feed. So guys, come along, let's get out on the water there and we'll throw some jigs around and see what we can catch.